Okay, this is going to be my video. I'm going to do my best to start to do a bow drill fire from start to finish. Uh, I have collected some fire tinder, this is red cedar bark, uh, just enough to demonstrate. We're just going to get an ember and blow out the flame here. Anyway, got a piece of basswood, really bright colored, light colored wood. And how you want to check your wood, first of all, to start to see if the wood is acceptable for a bow drill fire, is you want to take this and see if you can crease it with your fingernail. If you can crease, put a crease in it with your thumbnail. Let me adjust the, there we go, focus it a little bit here. I want to put this and put my thumb right in the crease of the wood right there. And you can see where my thumb creased it right there. You can see that little. Anyway, that's a real good indication. It shows you the wood is soft enough to make a bow drill fire. It'll a couple of fingernail dents there. Anyway, this is good, suitable wood. Okay, and I've got my spindle. I'm going to show you all the parts I have here, all the components. Okay, I have my handhold, the socket, or whatever you want to call it, a spindle, and fireboard. And these are all made from the same wood, and the bow. This is just a bent piece of sassafras that's not quite as long as my arm, not as long as it should be probably, but or what they recommend for, what most guys recommend. It's probably not as long as it should be. It could stand to be 6 or 8 inches longer. But anyway, this is basswood, and we're going to burn a hole into this thing, see if we can get a fire going here. The wood is about 3/4 of an inch thick. About 3/4 of an inch thick. I'm going to take the spindle and put the spindle right on the edge of the wood. And put it in here like this. And I want to stand this up. And I want to be just a little bit from this edge. This is the edge I'm going to carve my edge in. So I want to be, close to the edge right there. Put that. Let's put a little divot in here. Do this with my, let me focus back in down to the floor here now. Okay. There's going to be about 1/4 of an inch or so from the outside edge. I don't want to get too close to the end. And now let's see if I put a little divot in here. And I'm using my buck 110 for this because nobody uses the buck 110 because everybody's buck 110 is not made to baton on. But just enough of a divot, just enough for this tip of that spindle to set in. Okay, let's get the camera down here on the fire on what I'm doing here. Okay, anyway, I've got a little divot right there in the wood, and now we're going to burn the hole in. Put this inside here, like this. Put my spindle on top here. My hope. Turn this around here where I can get my foot on it. And get my tinder out of the way there. Anyway, Now we're going to heat this up till it smokes. Put this up here where you can see everything. And there's, we're just going to do this back and forth until it puts a good burnt divot in the wood here. Try to use full strokes. Okay, now we got black smoke and powder coming up out of here. Okay, we're going to stop right there. It's smoking good. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Everything's working good. Now I'm going to take and carve my little a notch in here. You want to cut like a, we want to shave that off right there. Well, maybe not. That's pretty. Yeah. And get all the charred stuff off of here. Not all of it, but around the edge so that it. Anyway, you want to keep it going down into the wood, but not too fast because it'll burn a hole straight through your. Okay, now we want to cut a piece of pie out of here. Now, so I'm always doing this. I'm pointing the knife away from me so that I'm not going to cut myself or. Cut this little notch out of here. And basswood really is like basswood because you can make cordage out of the basswood. You can make the whole Bow-Drill fire if you had to. With basswood, you can make the cordage out of basswood. You can make basswood is a really good multi-purpose wood because it's good for a lot of different things, not just Bow-Drill fires. Indians use basswood for canoes, and they use basswood a lot for cordage, for tying stuff. Like when I made their wigwams and wickiups and stuff, they did all that and used basswood. They did a lot of that for the construction of their birch bark canoes and stuff. They used basswood for the bow piece, for the brace piece in the front of the boat. Okay, anyway, I'm going to show you how I cut these notches out of here. Cut this little thing in here so I've got room for the ashes to pile up. And the bigger the divot, in my opinion, makes for a bigger ember. I think, anyway. Okay. Now let's get up here and see if we can make this here work. I'll show you. This is how I cut. Now we've burned the hole in, and I've got a little notch there, and the notch is going kind of up this way, like in a pyramid, little pyramid shape there, so the ashes have a way to come up and to pile up. Anyway, take my little pile of stuff I had here before the first time. Now let's go here. I'm going to put the camera down here where we can point over here where we're going to see what I'm doing here. Switch my knees back. Put this back like I had it pointed towards me here. I'll put my foot real close to try to get as close to the hole as I can without stepping in it. Okay. And, okie dokie. And like I was saying, there's a lot of different combinations of wood you can use, especially around here where I live in Southern Illinois. We've got tulip poplar, basswood, cottonwood, red cedar, and also cypress works too. And there's different combinations for. Okay, anyway, I'll try this and do long, kind of slow strokes and not a whole lot of down pressure on the top here. I'm pushing. Let me get back up here where you can see my, right there on my hand here. I'm not pushing down, and I like these longer things so I can rest my hand up here, so my hand is braced up against my knee. I don't like it way down here and have it braced up against my leg. I like it up here where I feel like I've got a little more control. But anyway, this is basswood on basswood, but you can mix and match. You can use cottonwood and basswood. Get this thing going here. Okay, I gotta sharpen my point up a little better because it's not wanting to, keeps wanting to come out of the hole there. So, okay. Let's give this another shot here. Anyway, well, like I said, you can mix and match woods though. You can use cottonwood and tulip poplar, or basswood and tulip poplar, or too much char here, I think. Making it shiny, it's not wanting to go into the wood. So I need to keep yeah. Get all this char off of here because it's apparently it's polished and it's not wanting to. There's a lot of different variables that come into a bow drill fire. You know, one wood may be damp. If you're using combinations of wood, one may be damp, one may be dry. There's any combination of things that can go wrong. You need to know what to look for. And what you really want is this. What I've had success with this because I'm getting the dark black. Okay, that feels better there. There we go. Okay. I'm starting to smoke a little bit, so I'm going to start pushing down real hard. Get this thing going until it smokes on its own. And there we go. I think we got our number right there. Yeah, we do. There we go. There's the ember. And Well, we got a successful bow drill fire. Let's put this in here and blow this to flame. Right, here we go. There's my amber from the basswood. Got your red cedar bark tinder all fluffed up, you know. There you go. Fire. One bow drill fire. There you go. And that's how we make bow drill fire rubbing two sticks together. Okay, thanks for watching.